Hey there. How are you? Diane Martino here. And we're going to talk about the throat chakra. It's the center for our expression. It's the essence of emptiness in which we share our true self and where it exists. So the throat chakra is one of the most important chakras. I think they're all important, but it's the center for self-expression. If you can't express yourself, you have a blockage or an imbalance in the throat chakra. And I'm going to share with you ways to bring it into balance, many ways to bring it into balance. So let's first talk about when it's out of balance. So when it's out of balance, you have an inability to express yourself with confidence. Um, you feel you have nothing of value to offer. You have nothing to share with people. I always say to my students when I'm doing a chakra balancing meditation, you either feel you have too much to say or you have nothing to say. And when you find yourself wanting to balance it a bit, you should either stay silent or speak your truth. So, what blocks it? Fear of self-expression. That's where I come in a lot with the creativity, the art part of my teachings, teaching people to express, because when you express outwardly with the fifth chakra, it also helps to correlate to your second chakra, which is also a chakra of expression, of birthing ideas, actually birthing children. Um, it's when you're repressing your emotions. Say you're angry at somebody because something happened and you haven't told them. You're repressing an emotion, and that's going to affect your third chakra. Excuse me, your throat chakra. Um, so being yelled at by a parent is a huge form of people's repressed throat chakras. Um, or if you've had physical or emotional abuse from a parent or a guardian of yours when you were younger. So the thyroid gland is the gland of the chakra. It regulates your body temperature, it regulates your hormones, it regulates so much. And when people have thyroid conditions, it's a sign of a repressed, blocked, or limiting um, awareness of their throat chakra being expressive. Another thing that the throat chakra, when it's out of balance, there's a lot of lying and gossiping, telling of untruth. The throat chakra is about truth. Laura Eisenhower wrote a book called Awakening the Truth Frequency, and I believe it starts with our throat chakra. So thanks, Laura. And people who have dental or gum diseases, something with the roof of the mouth, your jaw, TMJ. I used to have TMJ, and I got rid of it through yoga practices when I began doing yoga. They happened from some car accidents, so I know about TMJ. Shoulder and neck issues. Funny enough, I in December of I think 2018, I was rear-ended twice within 2 weeks, and I had another neck issue. So I took that as a sign from the universe that I had to start doing more of what I needed to do. And I looked at myself through the imbalance in the chakra region. So when you have hearing difficulties, how many people as they get older, they have hearing difficulties, and then they tend to speak less. I used to work with senior citizens in retirement homes. I've had a lot of jobs in my life, so I've experienced all this stuff, whether on my own or seeing it in others, you know. So the emotional body, like I just said before, is also connected to the second chakra, which is another center for emotion and creativity. and you express ideas honestly, creatively, and authentic creativity, what you're feeling, not what you're creating because somebody else wants you to create it. What's inside of you that you need to create? That's where I do the art and artistic practices with people individually, or in groups, so they can release what's being blocked. Um, it sounds like a very simple process, but it's very, very, very profound. And like I just said, I'm going to share with you ways to unblock your throat chakra. And as you've seen in other videos, I've shared ways to unblock other chakras. But with your throat chakra, you can begin by journaling and writing about what your feelings are, writing about whatever comes up. Maybe you've always wanted to write a book. Maybe you wanted to heal something with somebody who passed. So you can write it or journal about it, and your intention goes out into the field where it is picked up by the person you want to heal your relationship with, or a partnership that you had with them. Meditation is also a great way to heal the throat chakra. So, how do you meditate and heal the throat chakra? Well, I share some of those practices with my clients. If you need help procuring something for you for your specific needs, get in touch with me. Yoga poses. Give a lot of people yoga poses to help open the throat chakra. I found when I was doing certain yoga poses, I found very challenging. Mine was for the Manipura chakra, but I was doing a camel pose. I found it very, very challenging. I felt almost nauseous from it. So emotional feelings come up and move through us as we're doing a yoga pose, a yoga breathing practice, whatever it is. So I can help you. We do cobra pose for the throat chakra, helping to open. And there's so many more practices that are available to open your throat chakra. Another one of them is creating an affirmation. I speak my truth. I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind in a loving and compassionate way. So you're saying what you need to say, but you're saying it with love and compassion, so you're not offending anybody. I always say to people, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Think about that. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Also, people who have a blocked throat chakra have a hard time listening. Do you know people who have a hard time listening? Like most people. So, what I've been taught to do, and I've learned to do as a healer and energy worker over the past 25 years, is to listen to what people are saying. Sometimes I listen to what they're not saying, and I get an intuition about it. So that's how it comes through too. Another way you can heal the throat chakra is to gargle with some salt water, right? Do a little gargling with some Himalayan sea salt or Celtic sea salt. Um, and like I talked about before, writing or journaling, but also expressing what you're constantly stuffing down. Like even if you're in the car driving alone and you just want to scream, because usually nobody hears you in the car and nobody's paying attention to you anyway. So you can just scream. Think about what's really like what you're annoyed about, what you're not expressing out in the public, and just scream and speak your truth in the car while you're driving. I live in an apartment, so I don't like to scream a lot because then people would worry. So, yeah. So your fear of expression blocks it, and art and the light language that I teach helps you to unblock your throat chakra. It helps you to also, the way I teach some of my practices, helps you to unblock all the chakras, see what feels more blocked and congested than other ones. But like I said, self-expression, second chakra, fifth chakra. The excuse me, the element of the chakra, which I haven't mentioned yet, is ether, and that's the emptiness in which our true self exists. So, and the sound vibration is Ham, Ham. calm. You can feel it in your throat. You can feel the throat vibrate. And the color is light blue. So I have blue on today for you folks to do this video. So yeah, notice the colors you have around you, food that you can eat to unblock your throat chakra. Blueberries. You can even use like purple potatoes. They're good for the crown chakra also. So things with the color blue. Blueberries, not like blue ice with sugar in it. So I'm not talking about that type of stuff. Um, so blue carrots, sometimes we get like purple blue carrots. So think of the elements of food that are blue. The ocean helps to unblock a lot of throat chakras for people. How do you feel when you're at the ocean between the salt and between the waves and the color of the ocean? You feel amazing, right? So those are some of the practices to help heal your throat chakra. If you'd like to learn any more, please let me know. I can share a one-on-one art practice with you, and we can work on all the chakras because I love working on the chakras, our subtle bodies. As a yoga therapist, I've worked on the physical bodies. In yoga therapy, we also work on the subtle bodies and the emotional bodies and all the energies that create us as a human on this planet. So thanks for joining me today. And yeah, speak your truth. I just want to say in closing that over the past few years, people were given blue to put over their face. And we were intentionally having our throat chakra blocked. So let me just say that in kind words and know that cutting off your oxygen in any way, recycling dirty oxygen in any way, is causing harm to your throat chakra, your immune system, your thyroid gland. So think about that. So have a really nice day. I wish all of you Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you soon.